But I want to make a video today, talk about the latest update to the Insta360 X5. We got a new mode called Adaptive Tone. I'm going to read a little bit about it before we switch. We are now in the normal mode in 5.7K. I'm going to switch to Adaptive Tone, but I'm also going to make some test shots in different mode in 5.7K and also 8K, so you can tell me how it looks, if you can see any different. Let's switch to Adaptive Tone, but let's talk about Adaptive Tone and what it actually is. I actually have a document here from Insta360 where they explain a little bit of what it actually is. So let's read. Adaptive Tone. Enhanced dynamic range for capturing stunning details and colors in highlight and shadows. Traditional 360 cameras struggle with contrast and brightness due to fisheye photometry, especially in complex lighting. The Adaptive Tone mode enhanced dynamic range for post-production by capturing more details, allowing independent photometry for each lens, and algorithm enhance highlights and shadows in the app or the desktop app. The feature allows the app and studio to re-expose videos from different perspectives, optimizing brightness, contrast and color in scenes with inconsistent lighting. When combined with the phase lighting algorithm, it significantly enhanced the X5's image quality in high contrast environment. And when it comes to Adaptive Tone, you need to be on the latest update, version 1.1.22. Adaptive mode is compatible exclusively with video mode settings of 8K 30 or 5.7K 30 with HDR ON, as well as PureVideo mode. Activation of this feature is expected to lead to increased power consumption, resulting in decrease in battery life and a more rapid increase in operation temperature. Actual times may vary depending on the device, potentially extending by 20 to 100%. What is the difference between HDR and Adaptive Tone? HDR captures wider dynamic range in real time by balancing highlights and shadows, resulting in more natural and detailed footage straight out of the camera. Adaptive Tone focuses on capturing a full range of image data first, then enhance the final look during export. It allows the app or studio to optimize brightness, contrast and color based on the selected frame or angle. So that is Adaptive Tone. So it's going to be really fun to see how it actually looks. These conditions today is probably not perfect, but I want to see if there is any difference between adaptive mode, Adaptive Tone and normal mode. We all know that the Insta360 X5 is the best 360 camera on the market, and they just made it easier and easier, and they continue to update this camera. And I'm also using the mic here, a wireless mic that I actually really love. And I also want to see today if the audio is synced with the video. Because if you extend before the latest update, when you talk too long without stopping the recording, it seems to be a little bit out of sync. But according to Insta360, this should be fixed now. So we're going to do some filming here in Adaptive Tone and also in without Adaptive Tone in 5.7K and also 8K. It's not really bright today, but there are different areas with bright and darker areas. So it's going to be fun to see how the Adaptive Tone fixed this and how it compares to the normal mode. Because I love this, that they continue to update this camera is just amazing. And I'm going to do some tests. So this is my way of testing it. Of course, I'm going to take this camera out on a run also one day now. It should be much better weather here in Bergen now pretty soon. So it's going to be really fun to use this camera a lot. So let's begin to take some photos or videos. And I'm going to do some side by side, and you can tell me if you can see any difference. The lighting condition is consistent now, so that's also perfect for doing this test. So let's go.
Taking me higher.
So we are in adaptive tone on the Insta360 X5, and I'm also using the tripod from Insta360, a fantastic tripod that is so easy to use, and it's in the name actually, tripod. You have feet on it that actually just go out on its own. You just tap the tripod down. I want to show you how it works. Let's extend this and look at this, if you can see it. You tap it down and it stands like this, as you can see. I don't know if it's easy to see. I'm using the X5, and you just pick it up, put the legs in, and I can take this down a little bit and we walking. So what do you think about adaptive tone? I do think it's fantastic now that Insta360 is continuing to updating this camera with cool future functions, always enhancing the image quality and also making everything so easy for us when it comes to using a 360 camera. I really want to learn how to use a 360 camera, especially when it comes to recording in 360 and reframing, because I do think it's really cool that you can look around and just point the camera wherever you want. And now with the X5 and the much bigger sensor on this camera, it's actually capturing really good footage. So I'm going to use this much more. And of course on this camera we have replaceable lens, which also is absolutely incredible. It makes everything so much easier. So yeah, adaptive tone, Insta360, you're doing a great job making everything so easy for us. And as all of you know, I'm working a lot with Insta360. They've been supporting my channel for quite a while now, and I do really appreciate that you continue to helping me to grow, but also supporting my community by doing a giveaway together with me. And this Saturday I'm gonna pick a winner, and I can't wait for that. It's gonna be really fun to see who's gonna win. It's not easy to pick a winner when it comes to giving away a camera. I wish I could do it a lot more. You can also see the POV with the Insta360 Go 3S now, but I'm using the X5. So it's not going to be easy to choose a winner, but I'm going to find one. So I need to head back to my car now. I'm picking up my girls. They're at the gym training, and I'm walking around on the graveyard. So I just want you to tell me what you think. I know now the conditions is probably not perfect. I'm not quite sure. Maybe it is for using adaptive tone, but as you saw in the beginning when I talk about everything you get in the adaptive tone with the algorithm doing a thing just to enhance the image quality, if you use the studio app or the app on the phone or the studio app they have. But I need to learn how to use or how to add a 360 footage, because for me the Insta360 X5 is a creative tool to enhance the quality of my videos. That's how I see it, and that's how I'm using it. So yeah, this was really fun to do. This is going to be actually quite good weather now soon, so it's going to be perfect for me to record more footage with the X5. And I'm not going to spoil anything, but pretty soon Insta360 is releasing something really cool. I can't talk about it, but pretty soon you will see it on my channel. That again, Insta360 is supporting me, and I'm super happy about that. So that's going to be really fun to see what they are selling me. I'm not quite sure yet actually, but yeah, it's cool. So thank you so much for watching. Tell me what you think about the adaptive tone and if you can see any difference. I'm going to do a lot more testing, of course, and I want you to tell me what you want to see. So thank you and bye bye, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.